give you a little idea about what pre-college is, pre-college is a summer experience, a 4-week sort of intensive experience where high school students can come to the campus and really get a sort of strong idea of what it's like to be at an art and design school and to participate in a specific major.
Well, I heard it from a girl who I was in choir with last year, and she's actually going to attend Ringling next semester as a freshman. And she was just like, she told me how much fun it was and how cool it was, and it sounds like such a great experience. And I was considering other pre-colleges, but this one really stood out the most to me.
The type of student that really comes to pre-college is somebody thinking about wanting to go to an art or design college that is an artist, and it's a really good opportunity to kind of make sure that that's a good choice for the student.
Well, after looking at the school online, and I actually visited as well, the facilities are incredible. I met a bunch of the people, they're really cool, so I wanted to come, and I found that I was right. Like, everyone's really awesome here, and the programs are great. My teachers are both like really cool.
Most of the students come here with very little art training, and so this is their first exposure to what they might be doing in, say, a college setting.
I think it starts from their interest in being an artist. And they have certainly a passion for that. They're not always sure that that's the right career path for them, but once they get here, then I think it's really an opportunity to confirm or redefine. Is it for them or is it not for them?
Everyone here is so creative and can inspire me.
I want to go into advertising.
I'm here for game design and graphic design.
We have students who are already familiar with the software to some degree. We have students who have barely turned the computer on except maybe to check email and surf the net. So we really have to gear the classes in a way so that they're interesting enough for the students who already know things a little bit, but we have to allow for the students who've never touched the software to be exposed to it in a way that's not too scary for them.
I just try to introduce them to being comfortable working with Adobe Illustrator, because I think a lot of students are comfortable with Photoshop, but when it comes to typography and understanding how typography works with image and how to get type-image relationships built rather than here's my image and on top goes the type. Building relationships between type and image is really what graphic design is about.
So here in my storyboard, I have my face, a close-up of my eyes, so it shows the intensity of the situation.
Already just today, this was our second class for stop motion, the energy level was much higher. When we looked at the first animations that they shot for their homework, it was palpable how excited they all got.
I'm halfway done with the animation part.
In the 4 weeks that they're here, they have one project to do. So it's the idea of designing it, creating it from reference, coming in with a drawing, taking that drawing, turning it into a contour line, a cross contour line, and then turning it into a sculpture. So it's the idea of taking something from your head, translating it to paper, and then translating it to a 3D object.
I feel so much more comfortable for college next year. Like, coming in, I was nervous for the program, but more off, I was just so nervous for my first year of college. And I feel like I'm going to be going in next year with a lot more under my belt. And I'm even every little thing, just from living in the dorms to getting involved with the classes, I just feel a lot more comfortable for next year.
I'm waiting to be critiqued right now. There's a couple of people already in there, but I'm really excited. I really hope I get good output and I get directed so that I know what to do for my portfolio when I apply next year.
The grand critique, that's when the students put up all of their work that they've done for those 4 weeks. The faculty who have taught those classes come in, and then there's feedback that occurs about their process and their ideas and what they might work on.
Immersion workshops that I took were drawing for animators and computer animation. And those were really interesting for me because I love animation, and it was so interesting and cool to get to see the process and be a part of that process. And now I can't even watch a Pixar movie without being totally blown away by all the work and artistry that goes into it.
All of the critique that we've got from the teachers has been so great. It's been because we've had really hard critiques, and those are the best kind, because you really get to see what you need to improve in your work, and just all of the advice that I've gotten from teachers and from other students who have maybe taken more art classes or whatever. So all of that knowledge I can accumulate and make my work better so that I can hopefully come here in the future.
But the students that develop in here, they are the ones that come out with the rewards of this program. And it's amazing the change that happens from day one to 30 days later. It's just incredible. Also the fact that they know how to survive without mom and dad. They know how to get things accomplished. They know time management. It's an amazing program that covers all aspects of their education.
4 weeks is very short, but in that 4 weeks where they started and where they ended up, I think that there's really a great deal of learning, a great deal of introspection, a great deal of thoughtful exploration about, is this for me? And that's the whole purpose of pre-college. So now let the presentations begin. Nathan?